The feeling of a gooey, chocolatey, chewy candy bar is something that you cannot replicate on your tongue. You can get that with one of the most famous chocolate bars in the United States. You guessed it, it's Snickers. This delicious chocolate bar made by Mars offers a mix of nougat, caramel, peanuts, and milk chocolates, and is widely known for curbing hunger pangs and satisfying sweet tooth cravings. Even the wrappers ensure that the Snickers bar stays fresh and delicious on the shelf. But how is this delicious Snickers bar made before it gets to your mouth? Join us as we dive into the factory process. Before we get started, let's take a trip down memory lane. The Snickers bar was invented in 1930 by Frank and Ethel Mars and was actually named after their family's favorite horse. They spent 3 years experimenting with chocolate candy bars before coming up with a recipe that won the hearts of many. The original Snickers were first marketed as Marathon in the UK and Ireland, but they were changed to Snickers in 1990 because of a US product named Marathon. Originally, Snickers was made painstakingly by hand. The original recipe of Snickers was made by pouring peanut butter nougat onto a tray. Then they layered caramel and peanuts on top. Finally, they hand-sliced the chocolate bar, dipping each one into the mixture. Soon, machinery took over, giving you the process that you know today. Snickers is known to have annual global sales of over $380 million, making it the best-selling candy bar in the world. It has remained a favorite among Americans since it was introduced in 1930. As the best-selling chocolate bar of all time, Snickers is actually made in the United States, and it is especially known for its Waco plant. However, the ingredients are from all around the world. Milk is one of the most important ingredients for Snickers chocolate bars. The Snickers factory works with about 7,550 cows, which produce enough milk to make the caramel and chocolate in the chocolate bars. The cows are raised on sustainable farms and given the best conditions to provide milk. Then, there's sugar, which Snickers obtains from Brazil. Brazil is known as the largest producer of sugar. Peanuts are also an important ingredient in Snickers. The main producers of peanuts are the US, China, and India, but Snickers mainly sources their peanuts from Argentina. The other ingredients are cocoa butter, sunflower oil, whey powder, soy lecithin, egg white powder, cocoa mass, palm fat, milk fat, coconut oil, and natural vanilla extract. Now that the ingredients have been gathered, we go to the 6,000 square foot factory in Waco, Texas, owned by Mars. Mars is constantly working hard to meet the consumer demand for Snickers. The production of Snickers starts with creamy milk chocolate. The chocolate is blended with additional cocoa butter in a special machine called a conch. A conching machine is used in chocolate manufacturing to mix, smooth, and air out the chocolate. Conches are heated mixer shafts that blend chocolate together, releasing the flavors and eliminating unwanted compounds. The conch makes the chocolate mixture rich with a smooth texture that forms the basis of Snickers. With the conching machine, the chocolate is perfectly consistent and ready to coat the other ingredients that make up the Snickers bar. Next is making the 3 components that give Snickers its unique taste and texture, which are the peanuts, nougat, and caramel. Every day, Mars consumes over 71 acres of peanuts each day. They use freshly roasted peanuts, which are baked at 180 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. Then, the peanuts are cooled and their skins are removed. They are then coarsely chopped. As for the nougats, this is the sweet and fluffy layer that forms the base of the chocolate bar. Snickers uses milk, sugar, and eggs. The factory mixes the ingredients in a large bowl, heating it until it melts. This is mixed to form a liquid base for the chocolate bars. The last component is caramel, which is made with milk obtained directly from cows. The buttery caramel and the chopped up peanuts are mixed together using a machine and then spread out onto a cooling roll. Now, the factory has large slabs of candy, which consist of peanuts, nougat, and caramel. Once it solidifies, it moves through the conveyor belt and toward the slitter area. Here, a slitter machine is used to slice the slab into long strips, moving them to the next stage. The next machine will cut the strips in the opposite direction, creating the individual Snickers bars. This machine offers speed and accuracy, allowing the factory to create thousands of bars in a day. With the individual Snickers bars now in the right size and other components prepared, the next step is to prepare the complete Snickers bar. The candy bars pass through the machine, first through the bottom enrober. This applies a layer of chocolate on the underside. Then it moves to the full enrober, coating the entire bar with chocolate. This gives you a full Snickers bar, completely encased in a thick layer of milk chocolate. After being coated in chocolate, the Snickers bars are left to cool down. This process sets the chocolate in place, ensuring that it hardens into a smooth, solid shell. It is here that the factory adds the secret signature swirl, a distinctive mark that is found on all Snickers bars. The cool-down period ensures that the Snickers bars are firm, moving on to the next step, which is the packaging. Snickers is known for its bio-based wrapper, which protects not only the environment but also the bars while they are on the shelf. The bars are well wrapped so they remain fresh and intact, making their way from the factory to the shelves. Packaging is made with potato starch waste, which meets all the food safety requirements for product protection. There's a variety of Snickers sizes that can be ordered depending on your needs and appetites. The company offers the famous bar in king size, fun size snacks, regular single, and mini bars. There's always a Snicker bar based on your cravings. Mars also has variations of Snickers, innovating to meet the sweet tooth of many Snickers lovers. These include Snickers Dark and Snickers Almond. Now, your delicious Snickers bars leave the factories and are ready for delicious consumption.